The reason we developed this lab was because we saw that our clients' #1 issue was trying to get alignment across the organization on where things are at today, what good looks like in the future, and what needs to happen in order to get there, including the roles each part of the organization needs to play.
The agenda that was struck in conjunction with the Deloitte team really took us back to a zoomed out view, where we talked about the context that brought us to where we are today and the issues that we're tackling. And it also took us back to an exercise about who we are as an organization and who we want to be. And I think that shared understanding and perspective of the heartbeat of who you are as an organization was so valuable, because if you're misaligned on that, you're sort of just going through the motions.
This is an area that's developing fast. This year alone, we've had guidance come out from OSFI, the Government of Canada, the ISSB, and the SEC is expected to release shortly. And for a lot of functions like internal audit, finance, technology, and so on, most of this is new to them.
If you're part of the ESG team, you see the change in policy and regulation and sentiment in the marketplace and what your competitors are doing. And so you've got this kind of constant feed coming in. And what it's easy to lose sight of is that those around you in the organization are not on that same journey all the time. And so the Readiness Lab really afforded us an opportunity to get a cross-functional group of our key stakeholders in the room to have that conversation. And so the learning for me was really the value in ensuring that you're communicating with your internal stakeholders at a particular cadence on issues that are relevant to them, because it's easy to get too far out in front.
One of the unique things about the ESG reporting is that everyone's starting point is a little bit different. And with that in mind, we designed the lab to meet clients wherever they're at.
I don't think it's ever too early to start that dialogue with your stakeholders so that you do drop a pin as to where they're at and how you might consider working with them more closely going forward, so you've got that really strong alignment.
There's no doubt about it. A whole day is a major commitment when we're talking about getting a group of senior executives in a room. And we tried to come at it a number of different ways, but in the end, where we landed was that the commitment was really commensurate with the magnitude of alignment and change that needs to happen.
It's an investment well made. Irrespective of where you're at in your own journey, it's time well spent. You just can't underscore enough the value of having that shared perspective. And if you don't invest the time, I think you end up having to at some point, either through rework or fitting it in with other meetings and mechanisms. So it is an investment, but it's one that truly pays off.
Our objective for every lab is to identify and prioritize tangible next steps, both within each area, like systems, data, talent, controls and governance, and so on, and for the program overall, so that everyone leaves not only with an aligned vision for where they want to get to, but also with an actionable roadmap for how they're going to get there.
If you want to learn more about our ESG Reporting Readiness Lab or have any questions, please contact either of us or any of your local Deloitte contacts.
Thank you.